Hey everybody, Antonio here with another. Let me turn this off so I don't get banned or something. Another daily reminder for you. And today's daily reminder is talk about house music. Talk about house music. I think you got to be over 40 to know that song, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, probably because that's an old school house song, and I was just listening to it today. I one of my favorite genres of music, house music. I'll tell you, house music is really great. They really just pretty much talk about dancing, having a great life, loving each other, loving on each other. There's that, and occasionally taking drugs. But that's about it. You don't really hear house music with fighting and shooting and you don't hear that much with house music. At least I don't. But anyway, um, but I was just singing the song earlier and just kind of having a good time. And it got me thinking, as most things do, talking about house music, just like I'm talking about it right now. And today's daily reminder really is talk about it. Talk about it, not just house music, but talk about it. Talk about it. What do I mean by talking about it? Nima says, "What is happening? What is happening today?" I know what is happening. Who knows what's ever happening over here? But talk about your life. Talk about your challenges. Talk about your struggles. Talk about where you're stuck. Talk about those things. Now, I do highly recommend talking about them to people that you trust, people that you have some relationship with, people who, let me just leave it at that. People that you trust, that you have a relationship with. I was on a call today with a brilliant woman, Pam. I don't necessarily have her permission to use her last name right now, so I won't. But brilliant woman, and we were talking about business and what my goals are, what I'm doing, and instead of just, hey, yeah, everything is great, but I told her that I was having some challenges with my webinar conversions. That's one of the primary ways I use to sell time bank and other things. And I was having some challenges. And we ended up getting into this amazing conversation about story, about why story is so important in the sales process, because it builds rapport, it builds trust. People get an opportunity to really see themselves in you. And me being the nerdy scientist I am, I kind of take the Columbo approach, just the facts, man. But if you've ever been in sales, you've probably heard the phrase facts tell, stories sell. And I've found myself telling less stories in my webinar. And as a result, lower conversions. So Pam happens to be an expert in the space of storytelling. So she was able to bestow her wisdom upon me and, remind me of some things that I knew, but also give me some really great new perspectives. But that came from being open and talking about it. Talk about house music. Talk about, no, we weren't talking about house music, but we were talking about it. We were talking about those things instead of keeping it bottled up, instead of holding on to it. I was open. And here's the thing, this is the first time that she and I really had a real conversation. We met in a networking environment, and then we set up a call to talk. And I'm not just saying, yeah, go tell all your business to everybody. No, I'm not saying that. I had a really good feeling, and that's one thing I know I'm pretty decent with, is level of discernment. And I felt comfortable sharing what I shared with her. And like I said, that turned into a really great conversation about me, about my story, etc. Hey, look at that. Tanya. Woo, woo. Push it up. Tanya. One of my favoriteest people. She says my favorite marketing guru. Oh, Tanya. Um, I saw Tanya 2 or 3 months ago at a taste event, Urban Taste. If you guys are in Atlanta, was it Taste Urban? Urban Taste? Something like that. Um, Urban Taste of Atlanta. That's what it is. If you guys are in Atlanta, make sure to check out that event. One of my homeboys, Corey Moore, and partner of his run that event. Fabulous event. All types of wonderful restaurants and bottlers and all types of things come out there to show their wares. And um, great event to support. Great event. A lot of merchants there who have, again, just fantastic offerings. But anyway, we saw each other there, and it was so great seeing Tanya. Mwah, love you so much. Amazing. Her beautiful daughter was there, granddaughter. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just a great time seeing you. So it was good seeing you. And good seeing you here on the live in the middle of the night. But anyway, um, what was I talking about? Talking about it. That's what I was talking about. Just talking about it. Just talking about it, you know? So being open, being vulnerable, allowing others in, that's what helps to get you where you're trying to go. So that's it for today's daily reminder. Is talk about it. Find the people you trust, find the people you can open yourself to, and you'll be amazed at what you'll get in return. So um love you too, Tanya. Appreciate you so much. And if you guys need insurance, benefit packages, boom, Tanya, she's your girl. So, all right. So that's it for today's daily reminder, guys. As always, I appreciate you and appreciate the comments, appreciate the likes and the shares. And I'll remind you today in the comments, I want you to talk about it. Talk about house music. Talk about talk about